your tattoo. How old is it and where is it?
It's on my shoulder, upper part of my arm, and I had it done 15 years ago, literally a couple of days after I turned 18 because I was desperate for one. I just had to have it done. Yeah, and it did me well for a couple of years, and I purposely had it there so that it was always seen. And then as I got older and I wanted to go to things like weddings or the work things in the summer and I wanted to wear something sleeveless, it was just uncool. And even now when I do the school run in the summer, I'll always do the school run making sure it's covered up and it's not on show.
Okay. So is it the tattoo itself that you regret or the design?
All of it. Yeah, I wish had I have maybe had that design and tattoo somewhere hidden, then I probably wouldn't be having removal.
Okay. So when did you first start thinking about having your tattoo removed?
I think it's something that always, my whole thing, because when I came home with this, my mum freaked out. I think she actually cried. And my big clever answer was, by the time that I'm old, by the time I'm fed up with it and I want it removed, there'll be a way to get it off just like that. And there's not. And I think when it first started on the market, it was very expensive. I'd looked into it, but the costs were just horrendous. And then I think the more available it's got, the better the price is.
So why did you choose blank canvas?
Well, I knew you and I knew your nursing background, and you had had the treatment yourself, and I'd seen some of your progress. And it's quite... For me to go back, I had looked into it to go to a tattoo studio and have it removed, but having a big tattooed up man, it wasn't the atmosphere that I wanted. So when you mentioned that you were setting something up in a quiet studio, it suited me much better. And because of your hours, I can come to you in an evening or a weekend, and it just really suited me.
So how are you finding the treatment so far?
Brilliant. I mean, you've been great with all my treatments, from when I came with my patch test, telling me what to expect, and because of your nursing background, I know that everything's sterile and you've always put antiseptic cream on, and I've gone home with clean dressings and things like that. But my skin's reacting differently. The first time I think it went a bit lumpy, and then the second time, again, a little bit raised for a couple of days. But it's the first, like now when I go home tonight, it'll feel like very similar to when I've had a flu jab. So I wouldn't want anyone knocking onto my arm. But by the time I wake up tomorrow, it's back to normal.
And how does it feel while you're having the laser tattoo removal?
Well, you described it really, really well, and that's the closest thing, is like a hot elastic band getting pinged against your arm. And I know the first treatment I had to ask you to stop for a couple of minutes. But tonight's treatment was much better, and I don't know whether it's because I know what to expect now, or that we're talking the whole time so it keeps my mind occupied. But and I think because I've seen a difference just from one treatment, even if it's very faint to other people, and that's motivated me some more, I think.